Alright guys, so in today's video I'm going to give I don't want to say first impressions, but it's my first week playing this game, and I wanted to get onto the leaderboard before I made a video just talking about how much I like the game, to give it like a really fair shake. I'm off the leaderboard now, but I did take a screenshot and I put it in the Discord for the game, and I put it in my own Discord. And this is the third year in a row that I've had COVID in July. So I was just sitting at my desk a lot yesterday and today. And that's pretty much where I grinded that out at. And what I'll say is, so far, I think it's fun. I like that it's not real time, so I can like multitask. I was watching a bunch of YouTube while I was doing this today. And I enjoy the basic mechanics of the game a lot. And basically what I did to try and get a grasp on the game as quickly as I could was I basically picked like one theme as much as I could, and that was typically animals, because there's a lot of animals early that still hold a lot of value even like in the late game, like Laser Shark. Range is such a really cool ability, and Laser Shark was available almost always. And then, you know, so is this. The Foul Lich was another one that, you know, just kind of like scaled over the course of the entire game. Hungry Hyena also came up all the time. And I noticed that with animals, more than in a lot of the other archetypes, is that there's a lot more lords. And what I mean by that is just archetypes that like buff the same archetype. So I don't know if you play like other card games, but like, you know, like a zombie lord would give all zombies +1/+1 or something like that. So yeah, I was like, that's just a simple starting place to work from. And this was like the big one: each fight give all your animals +2/+2. But what I liked about the animals was that if you didn't see one lord, there were a bunch of other ones like this one, and when it dies, gives all your animals +6/+6. So if you didn't see Mama Bear, you could have seen this, and you know, or either one. Also liked Ninja in Training along with the Shark. You know, just have a bunch of sniping units. That was fun. And then this was the other major lord. Give all your animals +5/+5. I took a bunch of screenshots of like every time I was getting first, because you can just hit F12 and do that and go back and, you know, kind of compare and see what I got the most wins with. And it was mostly animals because it allowed me to invest into units that were going to be around for majority of the game, rather than investing in units that I would drop off later. And another thing I was doing was investing in the buffing of slots instead of characters at the beginning, if, you know, they didn't have characters that I wanted. I guess I'll talk about the game while I play. I hate all of these. Yeah, I mean, this is irrelevant to me. One thing I don't like about the game is there's so many champions or captains that just, they seem so bad compared to other captains. But right now I'm just doing the animal thing, so see, I mean, this is pretty much what I was explaining earlier. I'm actually just don't care about the egg, because the chances that it's going to be an animal that I care about is pretty low. I like winning with half a heart. Gives you a heart back, you know, brings you to a full heart like that. I think that's pretty cool. Here's another one of the lords. Each fight give your animal slots +1 health. This does attack, and so I'd have them both on the same board a lot, and they would just, you know, compound really easily. Another thing I like about this game is the spells. Basically, if the selection doesn't really benefit you immediately, you can go for spells, and between like your captain, the spells, and the selection there, you can almost always like progress your plan. So I do like that. And while there's a big disparity between like captain power levels, it's actually kind of fun, because then you just kind of do the best with what you can get. And then it makes it to where like when you really start snowballing, it makes it really fun to actually get the payoff. So what do I want to do? So even though my options aren't that great, the hyena and the bear are, you know, just making my board stronger every round. So it doesn't even matter if I lose beginning rounds, which is also something I was finding. I would be like 1 heart left, and then I would just come back with snowballing and win that way. Don't care about any of this. +10, +10. Definitely taking that. Apologize for the coughing. I'm still a little sick. Yesterday I couldn't really talk, so treasures are also like insanely important. I get this one almost always. I think it's just a crazy treasure because again it does the slot. So if you have a character that's not useful to you anymore, the slot was getting the buff at least. That's why these cards are crazy too. They give slots +1 attack and +1 defense. So I really like the spell strategies as well. All the captains that are spell related, those are the ones I always go for. Because it's like you can get like consistent value out of them. It's gonna make it easier to get treasures later. Breadcrumbs is really crazy, making your first shop just be a spell that does your shop. There's so many combinations with that. Double trouble. Who's got the most? That's 9. They're all gonna be 9, 8. So I want to buff something I know isn't going anywhere. Stroke of Midnight's a really cool idea too. Like the things that turn things into other things or make their defense 1, I think is really cool to break up certain strategies. I think that's fun. That thing is huge already. Okay. I just don't care. Yeah, and I haven't gotten the cat, the mama bear, or the guardian yet, so even with that, just the steady little incremental buffs. Oh, Barrel of Monkeys, I think, is the most problematic card in the game, by the way. I think it over synergizes with too many things, and the game states that it generates are just like absolutely ridiculous. This card needs to be reworked. It doesn't make any sense. Is it just a pure animal, right? Okay, good. All right, here we go. That's something. Oh, 2 and 3 blind mice are really broken in animal strategies as well. I was wondering where the 3rd blind mice was. I didn't realize it didn't appear until you upgraded to gold and then it appears. I think that's actually really cool. All right, mama bear. It might be too late for this, but who do I want to get rid of? I'll try that. I mean, I probably shouldn't have done that, but I have a lot of time is the idea. I have 3 hearts left, so I'm hoping I can get more value out of this over time than I would have the laser shark. Yeah, but Barrel Monkeys is such a stupid, obnoxious card. Wand of Anger is also really crazy with the cycling spells. But we're gonna get points this game no matter what. We're guaranteed at least third. And that's with not rolling super well either. Yeah, probably gonna get third. Yeah, see, like, I don't know what this garbage is. Oh, I should have just used the greed to get the wand buff, I guess. My brain's fried. I've literally probably played like probably around like 60 to 70 games today or something. I don't know. Something crazy. Yeah, see, this is what I'm saying. And then the Elven tools buffing them all. It's like it just doesn't make any sense. I think it's too late for this. We'll see. See, I mean, these rolls are terrible. I'm not getting anything I want to use. Yeah, I mean, this is already, you know, almost as big as the other thing was. Okay, I have one more shot. There we go. I was literally hoping it would give me this. It just might be too late. And then a whole new board, like it's just insane. Like, I'm sure there's counterplay. I'm just not really like interested in it, you know? Like, I'm just hoping that the card just kind of like gets nerfed eventually. So yeah. Now, whenever there's something, you know, things that I don't necessarily need, 2 blind mice can just keep growing like crazy. I'm getting close to be able to take out that punching bag in one hit. Again, just blind micing it here. Definitely Abracadabra. Almost said double trouble or whatever, because, you know, like the witch song, but double on 2 blind mice is always really good. And I might actually do the thing that I was mentioning earlier with, you know, almost losing and then like reversing it with the snowballing of animals. Yeah, I know. Actually, I know I am now. Definitely that. That's crazy. I don't know. I could have just doubled on that. That probably would have been better, actually. Yeah, we're just gonna go all in on that, really. Yeah, this would be like probably like what, in the 700 or 800 or something. There we go. But yeah, that's pretty much how today was going. You know, obviously I won a lot of games without the animals, but that's just like the go-to again, because there's a lot of animals that are good like throughout the entire game and not just the beginning, at least as far as I can tell. But the leaderboard was doing something weird earlier. It was going like by the number amount of like points we had, and I was like, the people at the bottom were like 120s, and then I got to 120, and then it switched to like all these lower numbers, and I was like at 40 on here earlier. So I don't know what that was about, some kind of weird thing. I don't know what dreams do. I still don't understand like when you build your decks, like, are these cards that are guaranteed to show up? Do they have just like a much higher likelihood of showing up? I think the game definitely needs like a really in-depth tutorial. You just kind of like figure things out by just like pure repetition. Like when you upgrade a unit, you get another role, like another shop. Doesn't ever tell you that anywhere. You know, how you complete quests and then you get treasures. They're called treasures, right? Yeah. A lot of the interactions, you know, how things like stack or don't stack. The game could really use like a much more in-depth tutorial, but it's definitely fun. You know, I was able to get an absolute ton of wins today, even without editing the decks or anything, you know, so don't worry, but just go ahead and like get right into a game and press play. There's no reason not to. But I do like it. I'm interested to see where it goes from here. Like I hope there's more sound effects get added, like at least every card having its own unique sound effect I think would be good. And having the game being animated I think would be nice. Overall balance seems okay. There's a few cards like the Barrel of Monkeys that are just absolutely insane. But yeah, I'm definitely gonna, you know, keep playing it. I don't think it's gonna be something I'd really put on the channel because I don't know how entertaining this could possibly be for other people to watch. But hopefully you enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys next time.